Welcome. This is the Advent devotion for December 24th, Christmas Eve, 2021. Every time I have to think about what year it is, oh my goodness, and we're going to change to a new one here soon. The reading for this devotion is from Isaiah chapter 65, verse 17. For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former things shall not be remembered or come to mind. You know, I have a daughter. My oldest daughter was born the middle of December, and she didn't sleep well for years. But I remember that first Christmas of holding her, and I remember holding her in the middle of the night on Christmas Eve and rocking her and singing to her Silent Night. And I sang it to her over and over again until I could hardly sing, and she finally fell asleep. I remember a time when I sat by our family Christmas tree alone in the dark. The only lights that I could see were the ones from the Christmas tree. And one of my favorite things to do is to lay underneath the Christmas tree and look up the inside of it. I cherish the time when we were in church on Christmas Eve. I cherish the times when I get to lead worship on Christmas Eve late at night. I can hardly get through the service any more than I can get through this devotion without crying. But my favorite part, it's so humbling to look out there and see all the lights dimmed and turned off and the candles are lit. And we sing Silent Night. And I watch all the candle flames flicker in your eyes and on your faces. And it's just beautiful. And I'm awash at the privilege of being a pastor. On that first Christmas night, Mary, I think, probably had a similar experience. That after all the excitement of giving birth and the unexpected visitors from the shepherds, and I can just imagine Mary laying there in the straw, bundled up with her baby in her arms, humming a lullaby to him to get him to sleep for the first time, checking out his little toes and his little fingers, looking out of the barn doors or a window to see, a star flickering or a light as somebody walks by, a candlelight in a window. She spent time in the quiet, dark stillness thinking about all that had just happened. And Mary pondered all these things in her heart. What are some of your favorite quiet, still, or dark activities? What is it that you like to do as you sit in the dark at night looking at the Christmas lights? I would invite you tonight, at some point, to sit in the dark and look at the light of the Christmas tree, or to look around if you go to worship and the candles are lit and the singing of Silent Night has begun, to look around and look at all the faces and the warmth of that love and how holy and precious it all is, and how overwhelming God's love can be for this world, that even in the darkest of night, God has broken through and has become Emmanuel, God with us. Merry Christmas, my beloved. Merry Christmas.